Welcome to Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod, Living the Dream, a show that celebrates ordinary people who do extraordinary things. Hear what motivated them to attain their goals, see which circumstances molded their character and turned them into everyday heroes. Learn more about this show and the hosts for Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod TV and radio on Facebook. Now here are your hosts, the Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod, Kathleen O'Keefe Kanavos and Lori Boyle.
Welcome to Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod Cook, and this is our third smoothie in our smoothie series, and this is a Wicked Red smoothie. We had the Wicked Green, we had the Wicked Orange, and today we have the Wicked Red smoothie for you. And the reason these are so healthy is because we are not adding sugar. So our Wicked Orange smoothie was not a sweet smoothie, even though it was orange. The Wicked Green smoothie was a little sweeter because it had a lot of apple in it. But you can adjust these smoothies to your taste, but the Wicked Orange one that we did for number 2 is great if you have trouble with, your sugar intake, if you're diabetic or you just want to cut out sugar in order to lose weight. Mm-hmm. That is a perfect drink, and it also gets rid of inflammation. So if you're an athlete and you have sore muscles from lactic acid buildup in them, this is the orange smoothie is really going to help you get rid of that lactic acid, get rid of that inflammation, and recover from whatever it is you're doing, whether it's lifting weights or running 26 miles. It's going to help you recover from that much quicker.
Or running around doing your housework in 15
That's right.
minutes.
If you're the Wicked Housewife and you've got that vacuum cleaner, let me tell you something. Your right arm, you're going to have a muscle there. So this is the Wicked Red smoothie, and we're going to be doing beets, and Lori's going to explain the beets to you in the jar, or whatever we're doing here. And we're going to be using coconut water. And I don't know if we can show the label, but it's coconut water. We're going to add a celery, some more parsley, and grapes. Yum, big globe seedless grapes. And let me tell you something else though. If you get the grapes that do have the seeds in them, these may have one seed in them, the grape seed is the best part of the grape for you. And when you put it into our NutriBullet, it's going to just vaporize basically in there, and you're going to be getting nutrients you couldn't get anywhere else. So we're ready to start with our Wicked Red smoothie, Lori.
Great. Yes, when we were in the store, we were looking for beets, and we couldn't really find them, and they're hard to cut up. And so I cheat on the beet smoothie. I do. I use this. It's got everything is really red. It's all cut up. It's
no
it's
salt or
pickled.
Sugar added.
Right, no salt or sugar added. These are just beets that are just cut up, put in a jar, and they're so easy. They make it so easy, and I'm all about easy. So I'm cheating. But
15 minutes or less.
Right, if you want to use regular beets, by all means, go ahead and do that. They're also a lot softer because they've been soaking in the water. So at any rate, we're going to use the NutriBullet, and I love this thing because it makes a great smoothie. It makes a smoothie you can drink. If you've ever had one in a blender and it doesn't quite do the job, it doesn't really pulverize all the ingredients so you can drink it. You almost have to strain it if you're going to use a blender, or even the Ninja. I found the Ninja is more like a blender, but this NutriBullet is incredible. I don't know how many. I don't know, I think it's 1,000 or 1,500 RPMs in this little thing. So it's this is the blade, and it's really spinning fast, spinning fast. So as you do things with the NutriBullet, you want to put the lightest ingredients in first. So if you have a lot of leafy greens and stuff, you put that in first. So we'll just start with some parsley. We don't need a whole bunch of parsley, just a little bit. That's plenty. Then we can put in, if you'd like to cut this up, just a little bit of celery, and we can put in these beets, which as I said, I know I'm cheating, but I'd rather like get all the vitamins and nutrients from the beets than not buy them, because I got to cut them up and and it's hard to do.
Yeah.
So I'd rather do this.
And it cuts down on time. And remember, you know, all of our recipes are 15 minutes or less. So for our audience out there, we do look for the shortcuts. And what I'm doing right now is I'm taking the hair off of the celery so that it doesn't end up in our drink. That's all. So, yeah.
Right. So, and then the other point to having the smoothie, of course, is eating all the vegetables like you might not even really like, and you get it all done in one drink.
Yes, and you don't notice them because they don't stand out. They kind of blend into this beautiful veggie orchestra.
Right.
You know?
And the rule of thumb really is just making your smoothie with as much vegetables as you can, and then put just enough sweet fruit or whatever it is you want to put in there, agave or honey, you can even do that. But you want to do it just enough so that you don't taste the vegetables. It tastes good. So that's really the rule. And like Kat said, you can put these in with their little seeds. That's no problem. So those can all go in. And grapes, they don't give a lot of substance to the drink. They don't have tons of fiber, but because they're mostly water, and that's okay.
Grapes are good for you. So good for you.
Right. I mean, all of this stuff is good for you. You can't go wrong with doing a smoothie. And
don't break your nails. Are you good?
I'm good. Yeah, I got it. How about that?
Perfect.
And the other thing that you can do is you can use whatever's in your refrigerator, whatever you have. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the coconut water, and it's got little pieces of coconut in there coming in. And let's see, we used up all our ingredients, just making sure.
If you want it really red, you can use some of your beet water or beet juice in there.
That's a good idea.
Because, you know, we read the label, and all this is beet
and water. That's it.
That's it. No salt, no sugar, no preservatives, no nothing. Beet water.
And it's going to be prettier with the beet in it, so the juice. So again, we have to look for that max line. That all-important max line is right here, because you don't want to. It's a never exceed line, okay? Never exceed, because it's going to make a huge mess in your kitchen.
It's very unforgiving.
It is. It's very unforgiving.
Very unforgiving.
Okay, that is right to the max line. I just filled that with water, just water. Now I'm going to just put this on, and again, you're going to make sure this goes on straight, because if it's on crooked and you try to put it in here, it's going to make such a mess, you're not going to believe it. All right, so here we go.
That's pretty. I mean, that's really very, very pretty. Look at that. It's just, you know, what a great color for Christmas.
Okay, so we're going to just turn it over. That's the other reason you want it to be on tight, because you're going to turn it over.
If you turn it over and it's leaking, whatever you do, don't put it in there and turn it on.
Right. So this has little tabs that you line it up with, and you're going to push it down and twist it, okay? Here we go. It's going to be noisy. Should do it.
That was it. Do you see how quick that was?
That was easy and fast. Okay, now that
sometimes the suction's so tight you have trouble getting the top off, but
there you go. I did it.
After you drink a few of these, you'll be stronger. It'll be easier to just pop it right off.
Okay.
What a beautiful color.
And the other thing is, if you want to put ice in it, you can put ice in it and then put it in this machine, because that'll make it really cold, and it's just like adding water, so that's going to be fine.
Smells wonderful.
It does. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
And if you're going to make these, they've got a lot of fiber in them, so you want to make sure you start small. Start small, because they can really give you a stomach ache and worse. So cheers, Kat.
Cheers.
To your health.
to your health. Make sure you come back and watch us when we're doing our Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod cook. And Lori and I are going to be doing pizza appetizers using flatbread. Till then, enjoy your smoothies.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for joining Lori Boyle and Kathleen Cat O'Keefe Kanavos on Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod. Don't forget to like us on Facebook for our show updates and join us next time when we showcase more everyday heroes.